So the man in Uganda that I came to know, I think it was about 2015, I was in the process of doing a global video campaign called The Face of Love is Universal, where I asked people all over the world to hold up one of the wisdom keepers and say in their own language, the face of love is universal. And I did it for 64 days leading up to the International Peace Day. And he was my first volunteer. Samson. They had no resources, nothing, but they printed, somehow they managed to print out all these faces. They
Mhm.
rented a car, they rented a camera, they went to all of these schools around Western Uganda and had kids,
Mhm.
I mean, kids participating. I was blown away. And I'm like, this is, and also because it was Face of Love is Universal and it was a Universal Love Alliance, right? And because I tend to be someone who wants things to be down to earth, I really like a multicultural perspective. I'm much less about having it just be me spouting my wisdom, and it's more about like, how can we bring out the wisdom of others? So we ended up inviting in over 120 contributors, Indigenous wisdom keepers from around the world, and musicians and poets and artists and teachers and healers. And it became a very exciting way to support the inner children in adults in cultivating their intuition, the imagination. Instead of moving through sequences, we move through synchronicity and we start to open up both to the synchronicities happening in our dream time when we're sleeping, but also seeing life as a waking dream and allowing the symbols to speak to us. So instead of like looking at a profile and saying, well, my life's work is the 47 line 3, it'd be like, oh my God, a hawk just flew into my window. What does the hawk mean to me? What does Richard have to say about the hawk? And then there are all these invitations, these very rich invitations for people to get offline, to get away from the computer, out into nature, connecting with the people in their lives, connecting with the elders in their communities, finding ways to give back, and just being more playful.